confession. I like malls. Maybe I'm like Brody in the 90s classic Mallrats, and I just love the smell of commerce in the morning. To be honest, I'm not sure what it is. I think you can tell a lot about a culture by its malls. What kind of stores are thriving and how many vacancies? How busy is it? Who's here to shop and who's here to buy? Is the floor tile, carpet, dirt? They're typically a safe space for the old and young to gather and wander. Like any public space, they need to evolve over time. Spackle the cracks and slap on a new coat of paint, of course, but also update to mimic the modern trends. For decades, that trend was bigger and bigger. First dozens of stores, then hundreds. Multi-level behemoths that would require a compass and a Sherpa to successfully navigate. I like the impressive engineering of it all, these huge spaces, these temples of capitalism. In the US, the crest of that wave was the Mall of America, 5.4 million square feet of commerce just outside Minneapolis, Minnesota. When it opened in 1992, there were national news stories. 500 stores, a movie theater, an aquarium, a full-on amusement park with actual roller coasters. It's the mega mall of the future. That wave rolled back, however, at least in the US. Large malls became the norm, but none nearly as large as the Mall of America. Outside the US, though, as the 90s turned into the 2000s, even larger malls started appearing. Not surprisingly, 3 in China, and then 3 others in Thailand. Where the Mall of America has over 500 stores, some of those malls have over 2,000, though the average store footprint is smaller. I'm not sure what I expected when I arrived at the Mall of America, but honestly, I was a bit disappointed. It doesn't feel special or unique in any way. It looks exactly like every other mall you've ever been to. A homogenized McMall design that could be anywhere from Albuquerque to Zanesville. Believe it or not, it doesn't even feel big. The roughly rectangular design prevents you from seeing too far in the distance, and the walkways are no wider than a typical mall. Only when you get a glimpse into the open middle where the amusement park is do you really get any sense of scale. But even then, because of the tall rides, you can't easily see the opposite side. A few years ago, I spent a week in Dubai. If you have a chance, pass. But the Dubai Mall was significantly more impressive than the Mall of America. There's less store space, but the overall footprint is bigger. But even so, it feels even bigger than it is, and it's a very visually appealing design and little touches everywhere. You could argue that it's because the Dubai Mall is newer, but the Mall of America was redesigned recently to look how it does now. They purposely took out unique elements of character for this blander aesthetic. So in the end, it just doesn't feel special when it should. It just is. It's a mall, a big one for sure, but if you didn't know its size, there'd be no reason to visit it over any other mall in the area or any mall in your area. I'm glad I saw it, I guess. It's been something I've wanted to see since I was a kid when I first heard about it. Maybe that's why I was disappointed. I thought it would be this cool thing and it was just a mall. Oh well. The adventure continues. Thanks for watching. See you next time.